Hello, Sim friends, and it is that time of the month for new architect homes. We have 12 new homes. I am going to be reviewing them, and I am also going to assign one to my friend, Sim Freeplay Architects. She is going to do a remodel of the home. So, with this being said, let's get into these homes. All right, here's the first home. I was kind of on the fence about this one because I like the shape of it, but to me, there's a lot of unused space, but yet I like the layout. I think that this is a nice home. It uses a lot of the older items, but it makes sense. But there's just some unused spaces and, but that's my opinion. But at least not a repeat home. Next home, this, okay, it looks like a castle, which I think is pretty cool. But for me, and this is my opinion, it's busy. But it has a nice shape. It's like I said, it looks like a castle. But there's just too much happening. Kind of makes my anxiety go up the wall. But that's just me. Next home. Okay, this one I liked and I didn't. Because if you look, there's a lot of balconies. And I'm not a fan of that. But this ice thing, it glows in the dark. That's so cool. But yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan of basements because for some reason they scare me. But I mean, I like the layout of the home itself. I think whoever had built this had done a good job. But I just don't like a lot of stuff. So, but I'm pretty simple. So, I mean, each of us, we have our own taste and that's okay. But whoever had built this home had done a nice job. Like, I like the shape and the layout. Next home. This one was too much for me. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the big hole in the middle. And there's a lot going on in this basement. If you don't have those stairs in your inventory, this may be a good house to have a look at for inventory stuff, like those stools. If you don't have those stools, and also that espresso maker in that basket. So for things that you may not have in your inventory, this would be a good house to have a look in. Next home. Now this one I liked, except for I'm not a big fan of all these balconies and also the basements. Basements just, I don't know. To me, they like creep me out. I don't know why. And then there's the inside of the home. And I do like the layout of this home. A lot of the older items are used. But yet the rooms to me kind of make sense. It's a nice house. Now I would make it lighter and brighter, but that's me. I mean, as I said before, each of us have our own taste. Next home, Houston, we have a repeat. I knew that we were going to have this home because we've always had this home. It's the same dang house that we've had in architect homes for a long time. And it's just in a new way. I mean, I don't know. This house has been around for quite some time. And I will say it is a nice family home, but come on, bring us some new things. Next home, okay, this one was interesting because at first I couldn't figure it out because it looks like that they have a public place in the basement. But then when you get upstairs, it kind of looks like a family home. I don't know. I like the layout of it. I think it's cool. But for the design, I'm on the fence. There's just a lot of things going on. And the next home, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. My first thought when I saw this was, what the hell? That's my first thought because it was like a lot going on at once. But downstairs we have a theater and some bathrooms. It looked like a public space, and maybe this is meant to be a resort. I don't know. But once you get inside, I do like the decor. I will say that. It's very nice and open. It just has a lot going on. For inventory purposes, it depends on what you have in your inventory. For me, I have all this stuff. And this home is freaking expensive too. So, it's really up to you and what you like. But for me, no. Next home. This house, I liked. I think it is a nice family home. And it's very simple. But I will say it has a lot of windows. I wasn't too crazy about that. The next home. This house has like a castle looking bit. This basement to me is just it's just too much going on. The house inside I don't know if it's meant to look this way, but it kind of looks like a haunted house in a way. And maybe that's what they meant by it. I don't know. But again, those stairways, if you don't have those in your inventory, keep watch over that. I don't know, to me, the house looks a little creepy, but that's me. But again, I think that the shape of it is cool. It looks like a castle. And the next room. I like this one. It's really cool. The front looks really neat. It's a lot of empty spaces, but maybe they had items in there that cost real cash and, the game doesn't want to put those in there. but I do like this one. On to the next house. Ooh, last one. Okay, this one I liked. I will say that. I think that this home should be the one that Sims Freeplay Architect should do a remodel on. I would love to see what she does with this. So Melissa, this house is yours to remodel, and it is the last house, house number 12. And I think this one is really neat, and I would love to see what she can do with this. There is some things in here that I'm like, it's just too much, but yet at the same time it's not, but it looks really cool. This house is really nice. I like this. And take a close look. You will see a dollhouse there that is shaped like a pirate ship. That is not available. So you want to snatch that up. So that is my review of these architect homes. We all have our own tastes, and that's okay. That's what makes this fun. All right, everyone, have a wonderful day.